through it with you love letters. I thought it make me feel better. I finally got you out my bed, but I still can't get you out my head. Ooh, I'm seeing you one day at a time.
Hey everybody, today's video is being sponsored by Wiggins Hair. This 13x4 HD body wave wig comes in 24 inches. The hairline has been lightly plucked and the lace has already been bleached. So let's go ahead and install today's wig. So just in case this is your first time ever installing a wig, there are several different ways to install or secure your wig. You can use glue, gel, spray, or tape to secure your wig. You also can use an elastic band like I'm doing here, or you can use nothing at all. Using a band will prevent hairline damage and also allow you to take the wig off whenever you need to do so. Alright, so this wig already comes prepared, so you don't have to really do a whole lot, okay? This video is for my girls who don't got no skills, who ain't got no hairstylist, and is going to try to do this thing solo. Alright, so this wig comes with the pre-plucked hairline. The knots have already been bleached. The lace is HD, so girl, this is going to give you everything that you need, okay? You ain't got to do too much. All right, so for today's look, I'm going to be doing a side part. Now, because this is a 13x4 lace frontal wig, you can pretty much part this wig anywhere. You can do a middle part, side part, no part. You can do a half up, half down. The styling is endless with this type of wig because you pretty much get lace or parting space from ear to ear. Now, again, I'm doing a side part, and you want to take a hot comb depending on which style you're going to do. So I'm doing a side part. So when you're using a hot comb, this is just going to give you a more smoother, flat look. It's also going to help you define your parting space within your wig. So here, what you're seeing me do is just pretty much define the parting space in my wig, making sure, you can see the part pretty good. So now I'm just kind of tweaking the wig, making sure it fits pretty nice and snug. So now that I got the part and the hairline exactly how I want it, I'm going to go ahead and secure the wig down. Now this step right here is totally optional. If you want to secure your wig down, you can use some hairspray. Specifically, Ebin is pretty good when it comes to securing wigs. You want to take some of the hairs out of the hairline and just spray a little bit on the actual lace and take a edge brush and push the product into the hairline. You don't want to spray a lot of this hairspray because it will definitely make the hairline hard. Again, this is optional. You do not have to do this. This will just give you an extra layer of hold. You can definitely still remove this wig at night or whenever you please. Just put a little bit of water on the hair and it will come right up. This is not damaging to the hairline either, but it is another way to secure your wig. I do this method all the time. If you look through my videos here on my channel, you will see this method pretty much on all of my wig installs. So yep, I'm going to just go ahead and finish this method out throughout this install right here. Okay, so just in case your wig does not lay flat on your head or the lace lays kind of like on your ear, what you want to do is cut the lace around your ear. Be very careful when doing this. So take you a hair clip and pull some of the hairs up and kind of like trace or carve out the lace around your ear. Be very careful not to clip your ear, of course, and then cut out that extra lace and that extra hair. And then once you do that, just, pull out your ear like so. And then now the wig should lay flat. Okay, so just in case you want to do like a baby hair or two on the wig, I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. So the first thing you want to do is take a small section of hair out on the hairline, and I am also securing the section of hair by applying the hairspray. And then I'm going to take a comb, being very careful, and pressing the hair comb like in the hairline going back, and then also bringing that hair comb going down the baby hair section. Guys, please be careful when using this hot comb if this is your first time, because you can definitely burn yourself, and you can also like have too much heat going through the wig, which can also damage your natural hair underneath. So just be very, very careful when doing this. Um, so once you got the hairs or hair pulled out of where you want to do the baby hairs, if you need to do a little bit of plucking, gently do the plucking. Don't do a whole lot, because once you take out too much hairs, you can't go back and fix it. So just thin out the hairlines just a little bit, or thin out the baby hair section. Same thing applies for if you're plucking behind the baby hair section. Don't over pluck. Okay, so we're going to come back to the baby hairs. Now it is actually time to cut the lace. So the first thing you're going to do is get you a pair of scissors and cut like right in the middle of the lace. It's easier to take you a razor comb and just start cutting the lace this way, because it's going to give you like that raggedy lace cut look, which prevents you from getting like that straight oval cut look when you use scissors. You can use scissors, but if you use scissors, just go like in a up down motion so that you get like dips and curves in your lace. A razor will give that naturally, but if you're afraid of like cutting yourself, because you can definitely do that, use scissors instead. So yeah. Right, so let's get to the melting part, okay? You want to use some melting spray or the even spray from earlier. Put that on the fingertips and just press it into the lace, and that is going to give you the melting effect. You don't want to use a whole lot, and you don't want to press too hard or too much into the skin, because then it's going to give like a residue and it's going to start to look kind of messy. And then you want to tie that down with a band. This is when the melting effect is setting in. You're more than welcome to go back in with that hot comb and just do a little bit more pressing, a little bit more flattening of the wig. To the wig, I'm sorry. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I did use a little bit of a wax stick when I was pressing out this wig. You really don't have to press out these wigs and use a wax stick too much, because the wigs already come pre-styled and have product in them, so I really wouldn't do too much, like I said. Alright, so let's go ahead and remove the headband and see what the lace looks like after it has been prepared for the melting effect. Alright, and this is what your lace and hairline should look like. Melted, simple, and clean. Let's go ahead and actually style this wig and finish this install. So this should be a quick, simple install. Now this wig has a body wave texture to it. So yeah, the curls on this wig is actually beautiful. Now what I'm doing right here with this olive oil gel, which I absolutely love for my natural hair and my wigs. So now let's get back to my baby hairs. So I'm going to pull my baby hairs back out, take a razor comb, and cut a little bit of this section going at a angle going down, kind of like I'm cutting a small section of layers. And then I'm going to curl this section, like a small flat iron if you have one, and curl under. Some people curl outwards. I prefer to curl inwards. It just gives me more control. And take you some gel or mousse, whichever one you prefer. I prefer gel. Take a little bit of gel, and just start swooping the baby hairs. This may take you a little bit. It may cause a little agitation and frustration. That is normal, baby. Trust me, we all have been there, and we all go through the motions of agitation with these damn baby hairs. Girl, when I tell you, it does not matter how long you've been doing it. We all get damn agitated with it. So, yeah, that's how we do our baby hairs. A little bit of gel, and it gets it right on in there. So now let's go ahead and move on to actually styling the wig. So the description on this style is body wave, but honestly, this is giving curling iron curls for sure. So that's why I decided to do a side part with this look. So I'm taking a paddle brush and I am just brushing out the curls, and just look at how the curls is forming right back up. They're fluffy. The hair is full of volume. So I'm just pretty much playing with the hair, seeing exactly where I want it to fall. And then I'm also just going to cut some layers in the hair just to kind of frame my hair a little bit and just to give the hair some dimension a little bit. Even though the hair is on the full side, I still want to frame my face. This is optional. You don't have to do this. Keep in mind, I've been doing wigs for a long time. So this is also a video for girls who got a little bit of skills, but also for my girls who don't have skills, but want to do a little something, want to do a little 1 2. So yeah, I got you. But yeah. So anyways, see how cute this is? It's already done for you pretty much, and you didn't really have to do anything extra to the wig. You get what I'm saying? So Wiggins definitely did their big one with this. They definitely understood the assignment. Didn't have to do a whole bunch. Look at how pretty this wig is. It's so shiny. It's so full. Look at that. I can walk right on out the door like this. Look at this. Cute. And volume. Mhm. Okay, and just to let you know that this is human hair and you can curl it, it can take heat. I'm just gonna put some curls in here just because, right? So let me just curl like 3 pieces of the hair, and because I also did cut layers in it, so of course naturally it did take away some of the curls in the hair. So I'm gonna use my, I think this is a baby bliss or something like that, curling iron. So yeah, put like 3 curls in here. Real cute, real simple, and look at that. Just like that, layers is back, hair is back full and bouncy. Yeah, don't play with it. And to finish off the look, add a little bit of concealer, your shade if possible, to the parting space of your wig, just to emphasize that part and make it a little bit more visible on your wig. And that is it, girl. You are ready to go out the door, honey, and slay and get these bitches what they need, okay? And that is you. So yeah, girl, please let me know if y'all enjoyed this type of video. I enjoyed making it and just showing you girls that you don't have to have like super skills to get a flawless wig installed. You don't have to pay a shit ton of money to get a beautiful wig installed either. You can definitely do these wigs at home because these companies are sending wigs that is pretty much ready to install, and you don't have to know how to do a whole lot. So yeah, girl, everything will be below in the description bar, details, coupon codes, all that good stuff. So yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section what you're thinking. Let me know if you like this type of content. And yeah, see y'all next time. Bye.